We have reservations at 4:30 p.m. for the Skipper's Canteen. We are so excited today because we have never eaten at the Skipper's Canteen, but we've heard so much about it. But it's super hot today, so we're gonna try to navigate the heat. So it's 83 degrees outside right now, and it's supposed to cook up to about the mid-90s today. And actually the humidity is not so bad right now. Of course it is 10 a.m. and it will probably only get worse throughout the day because it is the middle of August in Central Florida. So actually today is kind of nice because the rain's not even forecasted until 8 p.m. So we have a pretty decent window of time should that forecast actually be accurate, which it rarely ever is.
He's so determined, bless his heart. Probably my biggest tip on taking on Disney World in the heat is to pack water bottles into your bag. You can bring them in, it's okay. Just make sure you load up on them. That way you can drink them throughout the day and you're not spending a whole lot of money on water.
One thing about the heat for sure though is that family disagreements can grow a little more rapidly. It's like a whole ordeal just to be able to get on the boat. You know, we have to go use the restroom and stuff, but then like we have to have snacks immediately and water and all the things. A little known fact among many Disney first-timers, it can take up to an hour to get from the parking lot to actually being inside of the park if you're at Magic Kingdom. We arrived at about 10 and now it's already about 11, so we're gonna head straight to get some lunch. And today for lunch, one of the things that we have not yet done that's been kind of a Disney bucket list item for me is to go to the spring roll cart over in Adventureland because Disney Food Blog talks about this all the time and it sounds delicious.
Another tip is to hang out in the shady spots, especially if you have kids. We like to split up. Anthony's getting something to eat and I'm over here in the shade, and that helps a little bit. Also, if you walk through Main Street, you can actually feel the air conditioner from the stores. So there's another hack for you. Just stay on Main Street.
There's no place really to sit in the shade right near the spring roll, so we walked over the bridge to Liberty Square and we are at the Sleepy Hollow pavilion area because it's a little bit shady over here. So this is us trying to beat the heat. We got 2 cheeseburger spring rolls and 2 chicken cordon bleu spring rolls. So we're gonna taste test those and see if we like them.
Almost losing Bubby's shoe at Disney. Check. We'll check that off the list. I think we've lost his shoes at pretty much every theme park along the way. So now we can knock Magic Kingdom off the list.
All right, we're gonna head into Mickey's PhilharMagic. The great thing about it is that it's air conditioned inside there. Alrighty, we're going in.
Another tip for you, just go from one air-conditioned thing to the next. So right now we're going to Mickey's PhilharMagic, and we're really just going because there's air in here.
You won't wear them.
Not surprised.
The next stop on our journey is Belle's Fairy Tale, whatever this is. We're hoping that it's inside. At least the fans are blowing in the queue line. That's really awesome though, because even though we've been coming as pass holders for a couple of years, most of that has been post-pandemic, and this was closed down for a really long time. And then since then, we just haven't made it back over in order to be able to enjoy it. Thankfully, this is indoors. Yay, I'm so excited.
All right, looks like we're all set, so we'll go ahead.
That was fun. Children were given the opportunity to act out the story of Beauty and the Beast, and Pierce loved it. And of course, Vivian got to meet Belle.
All right, so now we're gonna split up like we typically do throughout the day on our adventure day. I'm gonna take Pierce and we'll walk all the way back to the van so he can take a nap, and Anthony and Vivian are gonna go play and ride some rides and find some fun stuff to do.
We're off to Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid. Thankfully this part's a little bit shaded.
Again, with Ken Triton and Sebastian to keep an eye on Ariel. And begotten.
I thought that meeting Ariel would be a good idea, but actually this cave is not air conditioned. It's hot in here. That was a pretty long line, but Vivian was pretty excited at the end to see Ariel. Now that Vivian's 4, she's doing a little better with not necessarily needing a nap right in the middle of the day all the time, but it is kind of that middle of the day slump for her, so she was a little bit whiny. I think what we need to do is to find a nice cool place to sit and just kind of relax a little bit. So I have the perfect idea. All right, we got a strawberry smoothie and some water because it's hot. Did you know it was hot? And we're gonna go sit on the inside and drink our smoothie, and then after that we're gonna go rest in the Carousel of Progress. Now usually in Tomorrowland, Vivian likes the People Mover and the Asteroid Orbiter. The Astro Orbiter. But we decided not to do those this time because the queue lines for those are outside, and that's no good. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, and then after that, we're gonna do a little resting on a nice dark ride. Now we're heading over to the laugh floor because it's air conditioned as well. All right, it's Country Bear Jamboree time. But first we're gonna refill our popcorn bucket. I asked Vivian if she wanted to go to the Hall of Presidents, and she said, no, that's not for little kids.
All right, Pierce and I are done napping in the van. Well, he napped, I didn't. So we're headed back inside to find Anthony and Vivian.
Welcome to the one and only
We are on our way to dinner now, but on the way, Vivian met a friend. Oh, you don't like it? Why? It's good? You don't like it? This is some kind of a bread bite thing that has some Brazilian inspiration, and it has chimichurri sauce on the side. So I'm gonna give it a taste.
I love it. It tastes like Parmesan cheese.
I like it, yeah. I'm gonna try some with the chimichurri sauce too. Oh man, it's even better with the chimichurri sauce. Vivian always likes a good salad. And actually, this one is a pretty good one. It's on the children's menu, and it came with ranch dressing. Vivian's sharing with him, so that's good. So I got the hanger steak, and it is marinated in soy and also maybe some ginger and stuff, so it has some very Asian flavors.
I got the taste like chicken because it is. And it's got a soy Asian sauce on it and a couple of veggies on the side over white rice.
There's some teriyaki sauce on the plate, and it's really good when dipped in the teriyaki sauce especially.
It's actually really good. It's pretty tangy, but it's not spicy, so I like it.
Vivian wants to try some of mine, so we're gonna get her opinion about the beef. To go. Well, that was actually pretty good. I like that it had some adventurous inspiration, but it was mostly Americanized, so the flavors were tamed down enough for us to be able to appreciate them. And quite honestly, although the steak was pretty good, if I had it to do over again, I probably would have gotten that it tastes like chicken because it is chicken. At this point, the sun is lowering in the sky and it is starting to cool off a little bit. It's not so bad right now. So we're gonna conclude the day doing a few of Vivian's favorite things as we promised her from the beginning of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.